This is a continuation of our rational function topic, and this video presentation will discuss rational inequalities. Before we proceed, i-discuss muna natin kung paano ba gumamit ng interval at set notation. Okay, suppose we are given with parenthesis A, B. Ang ibig sabihin niyan ay set of all x such that x is between A and B. So, nasa pagitan lang siya ni A and B, and graphically, we use hollow circle para sa points A and B. At ang ibig sabihin lang nun ay sa pagitan lang, hindi kasama si A at si B. But kapag bracket, A to B, ibig sabihin ay set of all x such that x is between A and B, including A and B. So this time, shaded na yung ating circle at kasama na si A at si B. So lahat ng nasa pagitan ni A and B, kasama si A at B. Next, close kay A, open kay B. So ito naman ibig sabihin niya, set of all x such that x is between A and B, including A. Kasama si A, pero hindi kasama si B. Yan, graphical representation, shaded tayo kay A, hollow kay B. Baliktad naman, open A, close kay B. Sa lahat ng x na nasa pagitan ni A and B, including B, is times si A naman ang hindi included. So, siya naman yung may hollow circle. Ayan. Now, let's include the infinity symbol. We have open A to positive infinity. So, that means x greater than A. So, lahat ng x na sa lahat ng number na mas malaki kay A. And of course, dahil greater than lang tayo, hindi kasama si A. So, we have a hollow circle. Tandaan nyo kapag parenthesis, hollow circle lang tayo. Next, from A to positive infinity, so this time included na si A. So that is x greater than or equal to A. Ano kayang itsura ng representation sa graph? Yes, that is shaded circle. Yan, up to positive infinity. Baliktad naman, to negative infinity naman tayo. From negative infinity to B, yan, x less than B. So, ang arrow natin ay going to the left and hollow si B kasi wala namang or equal. Kapag close kay B, so that means included si B. We have shaded circle up to in negative infinity. Negative infinity to infinity or negative infinity to positive infinity, that means we are covering all the set of real numbers. So, ano itsura ng ating number line? Yan. Set of all real numbers. Okay, so here are the steps in solving rational inequalities. So first step is we have to rewrite the inequality as a single fraction on one side of the inequality symbol and 0 on the other side. So we have to make the other side equal to 0. So by addition property of inequality or subtraction property of inequality, ililipat natin yung mga expression to the other side para 0 lang yung kabilang side. And then, determine what intervals the fraction takes on positive and negative values. So, gagawa tayo later ng number line para, letter number 1, locate x values for which the rational expression is 0 or undefined. So, titingnan natin ano ba yung mga number na magpapa-0 or magpapa-undefined doon sa ating rational expression na given. And then, mark the numbers found in number line. Hanapin natin sa number line, nasaan ba yung mga number na iyon. Gagamit tayo ng shaded circle or hollow circle. Depende kung included ba or hindi naman included yung identified values natin. And then, kung natatandaan nyo sa grade 10, gumawa tayo ng table of signs. Gagawa din tayo ng table of signs dito sa ating rational inequalities. And lastly, summarize the intervals containing the solution. So we'll use set notation or interval notation. Let's have this example. Let us solve the inequality 2x over x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 1. According sa steps kanina, we have to transpose by addition property of inequality, positive 1, to the other side of the inequality para maging 0 lang yung kabila. So by addition property of inequality, we can write the expression, the inequality as this one. Next, let us find the LCD. Ano ba ang LCD natin? LCD, since ito ay 1 lang naman, so we can have our LCD x plus 1. Now, kailangan natin itong ma-convert into a single fraction. So, using the LCD x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 is 1, times 2x is 2x. X plus 1 divided by 1 is x plus 1, times 1 is x plus 1. Yan. Simplifying, paano po nangyari yun? 2x minus x is x, and then negative times positive is negative 1. Copy the denominator. Now, identify natin ano ba yung mga numbers na magpapa-0 sa ating expression. So, ano ba yung magpapa-0 dito? We have positive 1. Ano ba yung magpapa-0 dito? So, we have negative 1. Ito, included yan. Ito, hindi pwede. Kasi ito yung magpapa-undefined sa ating rational. So, pagdating kay number line, si negative 1 ay hollow, si positive 1 ay shaded. Now, let's go to the table of values kung inyong natatandaan pa ang ating grade 10. Tingin sa number line. Ang number line ay nahahati sa ilang parts. Yes, we have 3 parts. The first part is the number less than negative 1. Second part ay yung mga number sa pagitan ni negative 1 at positive 1. Note that gumamit tayo ng less than or equal dahil ito ay shaded. Ito ay hollow, kaya ang ginamit lang natin ay less than. The third part ay yung mga number na mas malaki kay positive 1. So, ito naman yun. Kaya, gumamit tayo ng greater than or equal dahil tayo ay naka-shaded kay positive 1. Now, test value. Magbigay ng number na less than negative 1. So, we'll use negative 2. Number na nasa pagitan ni negative 1 at positive 1. So, I use 0. Next, number greater than or equal to 1. So, 2. Test value sa baba nito yung ating mga expression. So, we have x minus 1, and x plus 1. And yung last ay yung kanilang quotient. Ayan. So, dahil ito ay table of signs, signs lang yung makikita natin. Now, let's substitute. Using x equals negative 2, ipalit natin kay x minus 1. So, negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. So, that is negative. Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. That is negative. Next, negative divided by negative. Positive. Let's go to 0. 0 minus 1 is negative 1. So, negative. 0 plus 1 is positive 1. So, that's positive. Negative divided by positive is negative. Next, x equals 2. 2 minus 1 is 1, positive. 2 plus 1 is 3, positive. And positive divided by positive, positive. Note that ang hinahanap natin ay greater than or equal to 0. Ayan, greater than or equal to 0. That means yun yung mga number na positive. So, ito lang yung kailangan natin. Therefore, our solution yan is the set of all x such that x is less than negative 1 and x is greater than or equal to 1. You just copy the interval na nasa taas. Okay? Another example, let us solve for the inequality 3 over x minus 2 is less than 1 over x. First step, kailangan nating i-zero yung other side ng inequality. So by addition property of inequality, we can write the whole inequality as this. Yan. Next, identify natin ang ating LCD. LCD is x times x minus 2. So kapag gagawin ng isang fraction lang yung ating inequality sa other side, pwede natin itong isulat as this one. Paano po nangyari yun? X times x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 is x times 3, so 3x. Next, x times x minus 2 divided by x is x minus 2 times 1, so x minus 2. Simplify. Negative times x and negative times negative 2. So we have this. Simplifying further, 3x minus x is 2x plus 2 all over x times x minus 2. So ito na yung ating working inequality. Next, let us identify the test points. Ano po ang magpapa-zero sa ating numerator? Yes, negative 1. Sa denominator, so ito ay 0, and this is positive 2. Alin ang hollow? Alin ang shaded? Again, shaded tayo kapag nagpa-0 sa itaas. Hollow tayo kapag nagpa-0 sa ibaba. Yung kasi yung mga undefined. Okay, shaded for negative 1, and then hollow for 0 and positive 2. Here is the table of signs. How many intervals do we have? We have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ito yun. X is less than or equal negative 1. X is between negative 1 and 0, including negative 1. X is between 0 and 2. And x is greater than 2. Let's identify the test values. Dito, gamitin natin ay negative 2, negative 0.5, positive 1, and positive 3. Numerator, denominator, and the whole expression. Let's plug in negative 2 first. So, lahat ng x ay papalitan natin ng negative 2. Okay, so 2 times negative 2 plus 2. This is negative 4 plus 2, negative 2. So, negative. Next, negative 2 minus 2 is negative 2 times negative 4. So, ay positive 8. So, this is positive. And negative divided by positive is negative. Next, negative 0.5. So, hindi ko na siya isa-isahin ha. Basta ganun yung gagawin doon. 2 times negative 0.5 plus 2 is positive. Negative 0.5 times negative 0.5 minus 2 is positive. And positive divided by positive is also positive. Next, x equals 1. So, 2 times 1 plus 2 is positive. 1 times the quantity 1 minus 2, this is negative. And positive divided by negative, negative. Next, x equals 3. 2 times 3 plus 2 is positive, sorry. 3 times the quantity 3 minus 2 is positive. And positive divided by positive is positive. Again, let us note that we are looking for less than 0. So, ito yung mga number na less than 0. Meaning, ito ay mga, yes, negative numbers. So, alin-alin ba dyan ang negative? This and this one. So, our solution is set of all x such that x is less than or equal to negative 1 and x is between 0 and 2. Yan. Sa graph, sa number line, ayan yun. Last example, let us solve for the inequality quantity x plus 3 times the quantity x minus 2 divided by the quantity x plus 2 times the quantity x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Since our expression ay simplified na or 0 na yung other side, we can now proceed to the identification of our points. Now, ano ang magpapa-0 sa ating mga numerators? Yes, we have negative 3 and positive 2. How about the denominator? Negative 2 and positive 1. Alin sa dalawang sets ng points ang shaded? Yes, shaded tayo for this one and hollow for this one. Yan. Let's proceed to the table of values or the table of signs, sorry. We have how many test intervals? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first one is the number less than or equal to negative 3. Next, x is between negative 3 and negative 2, including negative 3. X is between negative 2 and positive 1. X is between 1 and negative 2, including positive 2. And lastly, x is greater than or equal to positive 2. Test value, I'll be using negative 4, negative 2.5, 0, 1.5, and 3. Now, dito tayo sa mga factors natin. Ano, kailangan kasi naka-factor para mas mabilis tayo. Ano. Ang signs lang naman ang gagamitin natin. So, walang problema. X plus 3, x minus 2, and then multiply. Ito nagre-represent para sa ating numerator. And then for the denominator, x plus 2, x minus 1, and its product. And of course, lastly, our quotient dahil tayo ay rational. Let's plug in the points. Let's first test negative 4. So negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. That is negative. Negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6. Again, negative. And then multiply. Negative times negative, positive. Next, negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. Negative 4 minus 1 is negative 5. Negative times negative, positive. Now, para kay division, para sa part na ito, positive divided by positive. Positive. Next, negative 2.5. Negative 2.5 plus 3, positive. Negative 2.5 minus 2, negative. Positive times negative is negative. Next, negative 2.5 plus 2, negative. Negative 2.5 minus 1 is still negative. And then negative times negative, positive. Next, negative divided by positive is negative. Okay, 0. 0 plus 3, 0, ay positive 3, so positive. 0 minus 2, negative. Positive times negative is negative. 0 plus 2, positive. 0 minus 1, negative. Positive times negative, negative. And then negative divided by negative, positive. 1.5, so that's positive. Negative, hindi ko na isa-isahin ha. Negative. 1.5 plus 2 is positive. 1.5 minus 1 is positive. Positive times positive, positive. And then negative divided by positive, negative. Last, 3 plus 3, positive. 3 minus 2, positive. Positive times positive. 3 plus 2, positive. 3 minus 1, positive. Positive times positive, positive. And positive divided by positive, positive. Now, balikan natin si given. We are looking for the greater than or equal to 0. That means numbers na positive. So, alin-alin ang positive? To, to, and ito. So therefore, our solution, yan, is the set of all x such that x is less than or equal to negative 3, between negative 2 and positive 1, and then x is greater than 2.